wheel off, I'm going to use a 21mm socket. Remove the wheel. These two caliper bolts out. I'm going to use a 14mm socket. Loosen this one up. Loosen this one up. And take those out. Take that one out. Take this one out. Now I'll just take a screwdriver, straight blade screwdriver, just pry the caliper out a little bit. It's just going to compress the piston, and then slide the caliper off. I can use a hanger and just hang it from the coil spring. Make sure there's no tension on the brake hose. Take the brake pads off. You can use a straight blade screwdriver, slide them out. Use a 19mm socket. Take these two caliper bracket bolts out. Take those bolts out. Slide the bracket right off. All right, grab the rotor, slide it off. If it didn't come off that easy, you can just use a hammer and hit right in those areas and it should pop right off. And now just take a wire brush, just clean up the surface where the rotor is going to sit on the hub. There's a little bit of rust here. It's a good idea to take a little copper anti-seize and just put it on the hub, just so the rotor doesn't stick to it. All right, take the rotor, put it on backwards. Take a little brake parts cleaner, spray it down, wipe it down, flip it over, and do the same on this side. Now we're going to clean up the brake caliper bracket. I'm going to take a straight blade screwdriver. Just slide these pad clips off, or anti-rattle clips. Take a wire brush. Just clean some of the rust off of here. That looks good. Take a little brake caliper grease. Take one of the new clips, slide it in position, lock it in place. I'm going to do the same on this side, but the only thing is these clips are a little bit different. These have these extra ears, so keep that in mind. Now just take a little brake caliper grease and just do a nice thin coat. And same on this side. Now pull the brake caliper slides out. Take a little brake parts cleaner. Clean off the slide pin, wipe it off. You can spray a little brake parts cleaner in here. And clean that out as well. Take some fresh brake caliper grease, grease up the pin. Slide it back in the caliper bracket. Make sure that's sealed properly. Do the same on the other side. And take the brake caliper bracket, slide it in position, put the bolts back in. Now flip these bolts to 122 foot-pounds. Now we're going to take the new brake pads. On the outside, you're going to have the brake pad low warning indicator on the top, and that's going to slide in this little tab right here, just like that. Slide that on, and on the inside one, it's still going to be on the top, and just slide it in that tab right there. It's a little bit tricky. There we go. Now we're going to compress this brake caliper piston. I'm going to use a brake caliper compressing tool. Just slide it in here. If I can get the tool to work. There we go. And just compress it slowly. As you compress it, it's going to push the fluid through the lines back up into the master cylinder. All right, the piston's all compressed. Take the hanger off the caliper. Just slide it over the brake pads. Just like that. Take the bolts, get the bolts started. Now I'm going to torque these bolts to 20 foot-pounds. Put the wheel back on. And the lug nuts. Now I'm going to torque these lug nuts to 83 foot-pounds in a star pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. Just go around again, double check. And pump the brake pedal, nice and slow. There's going to be an air gap between the brake caliper piston and the brake pads. And then check the brake fluid level and adjust accordingly.